Man, I thought I was done, man. So, I have my odds, my odds today, and it wasn't too bad. My third was good, like always. My fifth wasn't terrible, mainly because we weren't doing stuff that I needed them to pay attention to. We watched a movie and we did a review sheet / I let them complete their projects / some of them completed their projects and others just talked / I didn't feel like dealing with it, so we just kind of chilled. But the movie was a review. It's America, the Story of Us, so it's a History Channel documentary, so it was a review of World War II, so they got a bit of a review for the test as well, so they're not totally missing out on anything. And then I gave them a review sheet, so we'll see if any of them do it, and I told them I'm collecting it, so hopefully they do. But yeah, so they got a test next class, and hopefully they do well on it. I have some doubts in some of them just because they haven't really been paying attention, but I just don't really know what they expect me to do about that. Like, I'm giving you all the information. I had the test when I was making the lesson, so I looked at the test and put in the information from the test, so you should be able to pass it, but after that it's kind of on you. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm steadily preparing for my leave of absence. I told my kids that what the stuff that they need to make up, the projects and everything, is due Thursday, because I won't be here after that. I'm going to teach in Panama, and I won't be able to take it. So I was like, Thursday's the last day. If I don't get it, it's 0. So I think a lot of them got in their minds, and the ones who were paying attention and who seemed to be a little sad that I was going to be there, were the ones who either turned it in or like gave me the information right after I said that. So we'll see who ends up getting a 0. I hope nobody does, but the way things have been going, I'm sure there will be somebody. And just keep on chugging with that. But my sociology class, we were supposed to finish up my unit today. Well, we were supposed to finish up my unit like a couple days ago, but it's just been extended. It's kind of like no limits with that. But there's so many people who've been working on their projects that they can't present their projects. And so pretty much whole class today was get on Google Classroom, make up the assignments you've missed. Like, this is all the stuff I have. Like, I went through each person. There's only like 23 of them, so I went through each student and was like, made an assignment for each one of them individually, and was like, this is a list of what you need, here's the links to those assignments, do them by Thursday. So like, we got most of them done. There's one kid who's been absent pretty much the whole unit and then kind of expects for things to be done, and I'm like, but you weren't here. Like, I don't understand how this logic works. Like, if you're not here, you're gonna miss the stuff, so it's either a 0 or you just gotta make it up. Like, there's no other way around that. And so he has this whole list of things he's missed, because we've had like 6 or 7 classes and he's only shown up for like 2 of them. And so there's a whole list of things that we've done when he wasn't here in class, and he's like, I'm not gonna finish this by Thursday. And I wanted to say, well, that's why you had a whole 2 weeks to do it. That's why you need to show up. But I didn't, even though that's why he needs to show up. So he got 3 of the assignments done, so that's good. He still needs to take a test, and he still needs to do the big project, but I mean, we'll see how things go. But then there's another student in there who gets distracted very easily, and like, I feel like I should keep on him, but I also feel like I shouldn't have to keep on him, because he is like, oh, he's a sophomore. I was gonna say he's an 11th grader, but he's a sophomore, so I guess I should keep an eye out more often for him. But it's kind of like you're in high school, so you should be able to get your work done, or at least be on the assignment for most of the time that you have the computer, but most of it is him on YouTube, whatever. And I'm like, no, we gotta get started on this. Like, you have an hour and a half to get this done, and you wasted an hour on YouTube, so now you only have 30 minutes to get, like, to do a test or do the project or whatever. And the stuff he's missing is big stuff, and so I can't, like, write it off. Like, he's missing the test, and well, he did his test today, but he's missing the big project, and I was like, I can't just say you're excused from that because you were here, you know what to do. Being new is not an excuse anymore. He transferred in like the second day of this unit, and I was like, being new isn't an excuse. Like, you can get this stuff done. And so they were chugging away, working away. I'll probably check those grades again on Thursday because I don't feel like touching it now. Hopefully get all that stuff graded Thursday so I don't have to worry about anything on Friday. And pack stuff up to go. I'm like getting really excited, and I emailed my co-op to see like exactly what I need to be doing while I'm in Panama, and she like emailed me a real precise real precise email, and like, first week, I just want you to be observing and taking notes, and then the second, and planning for mini lessons in the second week, and then you'll gradually take over. And I was like, oh yes, this is so good. Tell me what I need to do, because I'm like so nervous. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know how it's going to go. So it seems like the first 2 weeks will be pretty smooth sailing. The first one I just got to kind of sit, observe, and like maybe help out, and then the second week I'll do like the do nows or like different little different activities and stuff like that, and then which will be kind of weird because I've already taken over a class. It'll feel like I know in the moment it'll feel nice because I'm still new, and so I'll feel new again, and it will feel right. But I planned a whole unit, I executed a whole unit, I like took over all of my teachers like classes and stuff, and then now I'm going back to like, here, do a little do now. I'm like, I only trust you with this much type of thing. And I'm like, but I planned a whole unit already, but I want to just have to do the mini lessons and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm less nervous now. I'm still pretty nervous. I just don't really know what to expect, and I really hope the students are good. She has a lot of 9th grade classes. I think it's like 2 9th grade, 1 10th grade, and 1 AP 10th grade class, and they're all like world histories. And so I'm excited for that. I'm nervous for that as well because it's different than US history, and I haven't like really thought about world history yet. I thought a little bit about geography, and I thought definitely about US history. So world history is going to be uncharted territory, but I'm open to it. I like all the history, so I'm open to doing world history. I want to see it's the added newness of world history over top of the different like curriculum and possibly standards, over top of the perspective from a different country that I'm going to have to teach from, or kind of like navigate on top of the students I may have and their personalities, on top of what my co-teacher's gonna be like, and like, are we gonna get together, like get around, get along, on top of just being in a new country. Like, it's just stacking up. So some of it's kind of eased. She gave me the link for the textbook and all that stuff, so I'm gonna try and get into that and look at that and just kind of like get my brain flowing for stuff. So I'm excited. I'm also nervous, but it'll be okay. It's like, I'm excited to go to another country and like be there and like do the travel stuff and like the touristy things on the weekends and stuff. But then when I think about the school part, when I get down there, I get like super nervous and like anxious. And so it's like a little bit of both. It's a roller coaster. So we'll see how that goes. But before I have to think anymore about Panama, I have to think about sociology some more, because next class we're starting on a new unit, but my supervisor's coming to observe me. She's observing me in my 5th period, which is the not so good period, but we're just taking a test. So hopefully we'll be okay. I might have to plan something for them for the test. But for sociology, I have to make up a plan, because if she's coming to observe me, I should probably be the one to do it and not my co-op. And so I gotta make another lesson plan. I thought I was done, but I guess I'm never done. I mean, I'll be in school next week too. It's just in a different country. So I don't know. Keep on trucking. Gotta stay awake and get that done. But for now, I'm gonna go inside and try and be productive. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. And remember, make today great.